Hey guys, it's Trink Top here. Um, Recently, I've been called out on Twitter by a user by the name of at Cherry T Chess, or otherwise known as Chair. She called me out recently on some things that I may or may not have done, and I'd like to address that. So first off, she stated that I've been irresponsible even though I'm an adult, and I've admitted to crashing my car twice and then talking about it like it's nothing. This obviously is a huge deal. The first time it slid off and I drove into a ditch, and I had to get a tow truck to pull it out. And then the second time, she ran the red light, and it totally was not my fault whatsoever, and I did come out on top. Unfortunately, nobody was hurt as well. So, no harm, no foul to anyone at all. But that does show how irresponsible I am to not feel bad about accidentally crashing my car and then coming out on top. And I should absolutely feel worse about myself. Moving on, she said that Trink Top here has been proven to be quite the terrible role model, which would be fine if he wasn't on social media. And then she shows the screenshot of me saying that I have been in a cult. And that this one time I tricked my friend into believing that I did a ritual from said cult. I would like to point out that I was never actually in a cult, and that I just sort of looked up stuff on Cthulhu, and I didn't ever, follow up on anything, but I just sort of looked up Cthulhu and stuff like that. And my friend that I messed around with, I was 14 years old at the time, so that was about 7 years ago. And I also just sort of tricked him into thinking that an elevator ritual worked, and he didn't open his eyes for 5 minutes because he was scared. I do want to apologize for that, for messing around with my friend. You should never, ever, under any circumstances, mess around with your friends, ever. So that wasn't right of me, and I do apologize for that. Moving on. She said he's extremely egocentric and frequently flexes and is known for taking a lot of pics of himself, and he has stated that. And this is me, this is me here saying that I have been the lead in a few musicals, and people are very attracted to that apparently. And then I also said that Friday Night Funkin' is kind of an easy game. Even on hard mode, I am kind of good at it. I can prove that. And then I also said I don't take selfies of myself, but I do have a lot of pictures of myself. This is obviously me being egocentric, and despite me not ever taking a selfie of myself and just having regular pictures, that's obviously bad, and I shouldn't have any pictures of myself whatsoever. And I do apologize for that. Friday Night Funkin' is an easy game. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. The real challenge lies in the mod B-Sides, where I haven't completed yet. But I do apologize for being good at video games. I should not be good at video games. That's just bad, and I'm sorry. And as for me being the lead in the musical, I can't help myself. Moving on, this one is pretty sus on his part. She says, being an adult, he offered to drive an underage person and basically kidnap them. He even admits that if people were to know, then he wouldn't be able to get out of the situation. I don't remember the context of this, so I'm not going to try to defend it. Moving on, this user can be horribly mean, often just hiding it. He made this joke about a supposed sequel of Amori, which is fake, which was basically playing with every fan's feelings just because he could. It starts off with a screenshot of me making fun of a friend of mine, Kai, for being 4'7" at the age of, I don't know, like 12 or something. And then I asked, you grew a solid 2 inches since then? And they said yes. And then I go progress, which was me, kind of hyping them up, but I can see how that could be taken as rude. And then earlier today, actually, I made a tweet saying Amori it took them about 6 years to make Amori, and so I was mesmerized at the fact that they were already making a second one, and they were almost done with it. This was an April Fool's joke, as today is April 1st at the time of this video that I'm making it. I shouldn't have done this because that got a lot of people's hopes up. Everyone that saw it, all 8 of my followers that saw it, were probably crushed whenever they found out that that was an April Fool's joke and just me messing around. So I want to apologize to all 8 of my followers. That was not cool of me. I shouldn't have done it. Moving on, she said that he has had an emo phase. How could he? We all know emos are cringe. He is still in this phase. He admitted it, sobbing right now. And this is a screenshot of me saying something along the lines of, well, Chair said something like, "A moment of happiness in my tragic life," snaps a pic, and that was, her quoting something. And so I go, "This will forever be my ideology, so this proves that I have not left the phase yet." I'm sorry for liking the color black and liking to wear leather jackets and beanies despite the fact that it's like 65 degrees out. This has been a problem of me for a long time, and I'm trying to get better, and I do apologize for that. I will try to work on myself after this. Moving on. Last one for now, but he doesn't even care about being called out. In fact, he's just provoking me to do this. He doesn't give a shit about his behavior, and I am disappointed, said Chair. This was, I'll be honest, this isn't me, and I'm getting out of a tough, it's been rough these past few years, and I'm going to blame this on, anything other than myself. I have been this way for a long time, and this is clearly not my fault. But anyway, I do apologize for the transgressions that I've committed against the Amori fandom and all eight of my followers. Chair, I want to apologize to you specifically because the fact that you had to go out and make this fake cancellation against me just proves that I deserve to be canceled. And I'm sorry. Kai, I want to apologize to you as well for being, for making fun of your height despite the fact that you're really short. For making fun of your height despite the fact that you're really short. And, I also want to apologize to everyone in the Amori Discord that I'm in right now for having to associate with me at all. I know that's bad. So that's Blake, and hold on, who else was that? That's Blake, and I believe May, whoever this guy is, Kay as well. Yeah, just everyone in that Discord, I do want to apologize. I want to apologize to my cat wherever she went, because I was just sort of using her to, for pity points, and I want to apologize to her for using her just now. Thank you for watching. I do hope that this sort of clears the air, and I hope that everything can go back to normal after this. I appreciate it. Peace out.